I'm all
sounds good.
good.
All right, so what do you want to look at today?
Okay, like this game, honestly, it was like I don't want to say unwinnable because every game's winnable, but my mid lane was just actively running it, like he was like 0-12 or something,
Yeah, no,
and
okay.
he like snow crab from
I,
me level 3, and I'm
and
just like,
I know coaches like to say every game's winnable, which like kind of
yeah.
is true, but like also like not cope. Like I mean, as a player myself, I've definitely been some unwinnable games.
Mhm.
So like I'm not gonna say every game's winnable, but I'm also not gonna say every game's not winnable. It's a gray area. But I'll let you know if there's anything you could have done. That's all that really matters, you
Yeah.
know.
Chad,
Yeah, cuz
Perry
I
Perry said something like I just as FY he said something like every game's learnable, right? So
Oh yeah,
like prior
that's
yeah,
guaranteed.
yeah.
That's for sure. That's 100% for sure.
so
That's
you could just
inarguable.
focus on that instead.
Uh
So
huh. Uh
yeah.
huh. Uh huh. But
Cuz
in this case, not saying it's bad to path down, but as you know, I always say
mhm.
like it's good to path towards volatility. And I see Darius versus Jack's top. I could bet you $5 right now. Someone top is probably dying in the first 3 minutes. Like, and I've never looked at this VOD before, and
Yeah.
I've that just very my
Yeah,
thousands of
my
games of League
top
knowledge. Either Jax or Darius is dying in the first 3 waves. Really high chance. Um,
yeah.
so especially when anytime there's a top laner that doesn't have ignite, like Darius has Ghost. Anytime someone takes Ghost or ignite, that usually means they're gonna fight to the death. So again, it's not bad to bat down because like bot's also pretty fighting Nico versus Jarvan, but yeah, I would say top's probably fighting this game. Looks like no one died actually, so that's pretty crazy. But anyways, full clear down. We don't go for bot crab because do you remember why? Cause your bot
Um
lane actually kills their bot lane. So my head crab fight's actually good because again their support's dead, yours isn't. So your support can go to crab, their support can't. So there's no like you only want to like trade crabs or give crab when you don't think you can fight it. But in this case, I think.
well, I saw my bot's condition was like kind of low, and
Mhm,
like they're obviously trying to shove the wave into just base, so I'm just like, I'll just let them do that. And
mhm,
like, I don't mind just taking top crab here and maybe looking for something top. So
mhm.
yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Little map awareness skill check. There's he ends up solo killing him, but
Mm.
like
Yeah, I should have been looking at the top lane fight more.
yeah, like your top lane is getting like right now you see icon. Anytime I see icon over icon, that's when my eyes dart. And if you look at your icon, has been over icon for the last like for like a while now, you know.
Yeah,
So worst
I
case,
mean,
you want to play a game and instead of Jax solo killing Darius, Darius could have been solo killing Jax, and you could have prevented it, and then now it's your fault the top lost. It could have been like that easily, you know.
yeah, I think I was a bit mentally checked from getting my crab stolen, so I just wasn't like thinking about
Yeah, it
the
happens.
game there for a second, which yeah.
Okay, full clear down. We see his camp spawning, and we know that he is slow on his clear because what? Oh, because when we based, he's
Oh,
still
he
not
ganked
based.
bot.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and oh no, not that because we see him crossing into bot scuttle right now. That's why the gank bot doesn't
Mm.
matter. We see him crossing into bot scuttle right now. Oh, I would even yes. Now we I guess now yeah. He also ganks bot, but even if he didn't gank bot, your plan to invade Raptors should still be there just from this. The second you see this, you should already like just from this, you should already think to yourself, okay, I'm invading his Raptors in 30 seconds no matter what. Okay, because from
Yeah.
him crossing here, he's no matter what, it's impossible for him to do Gromp Wolves Raptors before you do Gromp Wolves into his Raptors because you're simply like 15 seconds faster than him. Okay, so the gank bot shouldn't matter. It should be from him. The answer should have been because he crossed him through mid. Okay.
Yeah, I
But
mean
again,
that's why I smited my Gromp. I
to
was
get you
like,
faster.
I should get there.
And then
Yeah.
here, I don't know. This is a mistake. Why not take his Krugs? You're already faster. What's
Yeah.
the what's same logic
What's the
applies.
downside?
Yeah, no downside. He's gonna base, do Gromp Wolves, show up tier, see this is gone, and by the time he's there, you're already here, and you either you're and here you're just gonna do this, you know, and you're just gonna 3 calls on him.
Yeah. I actually wasn't sure if he pathed up or down this game. Like I thought maybe he pathed down, so maybe he was returning to his Krugs from
Impossible,
base.
impossible challenge, because how on earth is it? Oh wait, I mean actually that's Actually, wait, sorry. It doesn't matter. I mean,
What if he popped up or down?
wait, let me think. No, he actually did path down because if you look at it, um, your wolf spawn at
Yeah.
104, his raptor spawn at 107. Actually, sorry, I take it back. I'm not ignorant. I can admit when I'm wrong. You're right. I'm wrong.
Okay.
If you go Krugs and he shows up, it's not good, and he should and
Yeah.
he should show up to his Krugs. He's not that slow. So I agree with you that I'm wrong. What you did here was good. What I do
Okay.
think though mistake here is unless like you think that something guaranteed mid, showing is bad.
I shouldn't show.
Because
Yeah,
when you
I know.
show, you're telling him instantly. Because now like he'll just run straight. You're giving him more options. Because right now, if he's like really good, if you're playing against me and I'm tracking, I know after a full clear 24 CS, I know after Crab you're 28 CS. I don't know when you take my Raptors, you're 32 CS. And then if I see you
Mhm.
crossing to your bot side, that means I know for sure you skipped either Wolves or Gromp. Because if you didn't
Mhm.
skip Wolves or Gromp, you'd be 36 CS, correct? So when I
Yeah.
see this, he could technically do this. I know it looks wonky, but there's no reason why he can't. He could do Krugs into your Wolves. And
Yeah.
you're even camped. You took one of his, he took one of yours. And this is like it's not like a guessing game. It's very like it's very mathematical. He presses tab, sees that the only way you took his Raptors, um, and this is your CS count is if you skipped one of your top camps. There's no way you did Gromp Wolves and took his Raptors in time, right? So in this case, again, I doubt he takes your Wolves because only like a really high level player would press tab and do the math because your level people are like really lazy. Even though
Yeah.
it's like actually really simple math, right?
Yeah.
But people are just lazy. But again, that's like the punishment that you could get for showing mid for no reason, right? And in this case, you're picking to do dragon, which isn't bad with the mindset of their bot's dead, my bot lane isn't. But
Mhm.
I'm just using your logic. Earlier, you didn't want to pull crab with the logic of my bot lane has bad conditions. But here, Nico is 1 HP, has to base. Your bot lane has bad conditions again. And again, we know you said it yourself that he's clearing downwards. So if he was clearing
So he should be
upwards,
matched.
yeah, exactly. If he was clearing upwards, then the idea is like this is fine because he's on Raptors or Krugs right now. He won't be here. But you said it yourself. The only reason why you didn't go for Krugs is because you think he's clearing down, meaning we know he's this side of the map. Because if we just killed Krugs, that means he probably just killed Gromp. That's what it means to be mirroring sides of the map, right? So in that case, if our bot
Mm.
lane's bad conditions and we know he's bot side, why would we ever pull Dragon here in a million years, right? Doesn't make
Yeah.
any logical sense. Especially if you didn't care about your balance conditions now, then why do we care about our balance conditions level 3? We can't just pick and choose when we care about the conditions when we don't care about the conditions, right?
Yeah.
So I think this ends up still working out because Wukong played it really badly and Tristana played it well. But it's all about I don't care about the result. It's all about the intent, right? And I think the intent to pull Dragon there is poor. And also I think that once you're already in the spot, Luki, I see no downside of taking his Scuttle. The only reason, I mean,
Oh yeah.
the only reason why I wouldn't take Scuttle is if that means he has a potential to take my top camps, but I think because he's still dead. I think he's too slow. Like he's like 10
Yeah. I
seconds.
think I think I just
Didn't
didn't
notice.
even process it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
that's all
Yeah.
good. Because Scuttle's right here, and also, what are you building this game? Voltaic or Eclipse?
Clips.
Oh, then yeah, this actually would give
Yep.
you Warhammer, which is pretty nice power spike. Warhammer's
Oh, true.
1050. That would give you 80 gold plus the cookie, right?
Is
Um,
Warhammer verse 2 longswords that big a difference?
it definitely doesn't hurt. It's 5 extra AD and the ability haste. And I think ability haste on Kane's really nice to spam for your Q spam. So
Yeah. Okay.
it's definitely
I mean, in my
well
head, I was kind of just like,
at the very least
because
you
my
could
top
buy.
camps are spawning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's just a camp. I mean it's just a camp. Like even if you're not getting a better item off of it, there's no reason not to get an extra camp. Like the only reason why the extra camp would be bad is if you're losing something off it. Like he'll take your blue, he'll take your Gromp. But I think in this case he's simply too slow. I think it's worth the tempo, especially because you're playing. It depends on the champion, but especially playing Kane. I think Kane is early game is a very selfish like full clear jungle. You want to get as much gold and XP as possible, right?
Yeah.
You're not really a spam ganker or like someone who like values tempo. Like you're not spam ganking or spam forcing objectives. You're kind of just chilling a bit, waiting for your like ult, waiting for your eclipse, and then just looking for random opportunities to get orbs. You're not like you're just not high tempo. If you're playing like Lee Sin or some shit, and we're like trying to invade him or perma gank, then we could argue that like yeah, the crab's not worth it because it takes too much tempo and it's taking away potential gank opportunities. But this game, we're never ganking top because it's Darius. He'll fucking kill us. He'll literally kill us 2v1 probably. And we're never ganking
Yep.
mid because our mid laner's I think he's it might be a troglodyte or something, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why
I
it's
mean,
like,
in my head, I was just kind of like, my top camps are spawning now. I need to get them off the map ASAP because my Lake Tristan is 5-1,
yeah,
and I need to be in the bot side of the map. So,
I don't think that's a
but
bad.
yeah, I do get.
I don't think
I
that's a
think I
bad.
just didn't notice the spawn as well.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad as long as you have logic with what you're doing. I'm not never gonna be upset, and I think that's good logic.
Okay.
Then you're a full clear. Play for he does dragon. I mean Herald Grubs. So we have play to dragon.
Yeah, we don't get this Drake.
Yeah, because their mid's useless and
Um.
your bot lane's not coming. I guess you're only
Yeah.
pulling this based off your bot lane's advantage, and then if your bot lane doesn't come, then you're not using their advantage, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So we can only do this if our bowling comes. I think another thing is like you never if you were pulling like for example, let's say the grubs let's say you knew he was on grubs right now. Let's say you knew he just started grubs, Imaginary Land. You have a ward on grubs and you saw him pull it. Then I would say instantly pull the dragon, E over this wall, don't pull it out, don't hit a crab. Speed is our friend because we want to just kill this dragon before he's even able to come. Because let's say it takes us 20 seconds to kill dragon, and it takes him 15 seconds to kill grubs. Then obviously he'll never get here in time because once he kills grubs, he's 10 seconds away, and dragon dies in 5 seconds. You know what I mean? But in this case, when you just got a notification that grubs have been slain, pull it, not pull it, E over the wall, not E over the wall, crab, not crab. There's no universe you can kill this dragon before he gets here. Like he will always get here in time.
Yep.
For a fight, for a steal, doesn't matter what. So once you're already like late on the dragon, like in my head, like if you wanted to do this dragon, even though it's like guessing, you could kind of guess he's probably doing grubs because his top side is so much stronger than your top side. If you want to guarantee this dragon, you'd be pulling it now when skipping red, skipping Krugs, and just go pull it now. And then after the dragon, then you'll do your red Krugs. And yes, your camps might be like out of sync, but like you're kind of getting it quote unquote more guaranteed, right? When you do red and then you do Krugs. And also another thing about conditions here, your Yone's full HP, which is not gonna last because anytime a lane is losing, they're gonna slowly start bleeding conditions. There's no way like a 0-5 laner, even if they're playing perfectly, won't go down conditions, and then unless they're literally 8th gander tower, right? So another thing here,
Yep.
you realize, wow, for the first time this game, my Yone isn't 1 HP. I should probably start dragging now because if we fast forward 30 seconds in the future, I doubt he'll be full
He's,
HP.
like, dead.
Even if he plays properly,
Yeah.
like even if he's actually not trolling, unless Vladimir is really terrible, Vladimir should always chunk him or win a HP trade, you know? Because if we do,
Yep.
because here on after he's full HP. After Krugs, our mid is now he's half HP, you know, and now he's a quarter HP.
Yep. Yep.
And now their jungle's here. So I think if you really want to do this dragon, you should pull it way earlier. And then once you realize here, you should realize here, okay, he's already done it, so he can always get here in time. Now there's no point to have speed because you'll never kill it before he gets here. So now take your time, do the scuttle, go get some deep vision in the jungle, maybe dive like gank or dive bot lane. So then or like look bot lane, see if you could like do it. Till there, you only want to like speed hit something if you can kill it before the enemy jungle gets here. Once we know the enemy jungle will always get here in time, take our time. Do the crab. If you want to base for fucking Eclipse, I think Eclipse is 1325. You could base for Eclipse and then open to Dragon, right? Like there's just no rush to fight this now, if that makes sense,
Yeah. I get you.
The fight actually goes well, it looks like, so God bless.
Yep.
Yeah, and then obviously
God bless this bot line.
not pulling Dragon's obviously fine because their jungle's dead. Yeah, I mean,
I just get
you just eat
caught out a bit there.
Yeah, you just eat too early. You can just walk normally.
Yeah.
Don't E, walk. If he hits you with his EQ, then you'll just E out right now, right? So you just eat too early. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's like such a small mistake. I'm not gonna yell at you for it. But again, small mistakes have big repercussions. Because you have such a winning bot lane that like, am I the only win con is dragon stack, dragon stack, dragon stack? When you lose the first dragon, your sole win con is so much harder to achieve. This is really good because you're gonna get your form here, so you're finally gonna be like playable. Boom, boom.
Would you ult this?
Nah.
I didn't see a point like at all.
I mean, it's not
like even if he kills Nico.
Yeah, nah, I would not.
Yeah.
Kane's not as ult dependent as a champ like a Mumu or Hecarim, but I would say Kane is very ult dependent and like as a champion itself.
Yep. I
Especially-
think,
especially in this 1v1.
yeah. I
Okay.
kind of forgot Darius Champion is
No, I mean,
transfer stacks like
I
that.
mean,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
I mean, you played this like fucking terribly.
Yeah.
You just miss everything, you know. Like you could just don't have to insta Q. You could just walk into him. You have red buff. How about we auto attack him, slow him, and then we'll Q. And at least and you have Q1, Q2. I guarantee you, if you auto him with slow and then Q, at least one of them is hitting either Q1 or Q2. It's impossible that you miss both. But here, when he's not slowed and he has 570 move speed and tier 2 boost, you're missing both. Because here, even if you miss W, if you at least if you land a Q1, you can just ult him right now and not die, and you can heal off
Yep.
him, right?
Yep.
But when you miss Q1, Q2, and W, yeah, you're just dead.
I'm just dead.
So
Yep.
it's one of those things when you ask me, oh, should I ult the guy to save my Nico? The answer is no, don't, so we can save our ult. But then if we
Do shit like this.
then
Yeah. I
at
know.
that point, then why not use our ult to save Nico? It's not like we're using our ult anyways, right? Okay, this because at this point in the game, only your mid was losing. But after this, now your top's losing too, because now Darius got a double kill.
I mean, nah. Top was losing for a while. He got froze on.
No, he wasn't.
Like,
I mean, he wasn't doing
But
well.
he wasn't like hard losing.
Yeah, yeah, they're he's same level. That's all that matters for top laners. They're
Yeah.
same level. After this, they are no longer same level. Like, yes, he was down some CS, sure, but he was like fine. After this, he is no longer fine. Top is lost.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I think this was really bad for me. I should have just.
I mean, it's
I don't
also
even know. Should I have even went for that? Like.
no. I think the gank's fine. You just played it like a dog. I mean, obviously, if you
Yeah,
think
okay.
you know, you could, you don't, you know, yeah. I think the gank's fine. You just played it badly. I think that's honestly it. You could play this in like 20 different ways. If you want to be like really insecure and you don't want to auto, first of all, you queued into his outside
Yeah,
queue,
in
right?
this game.
Here you could literally just chill, like wait here. His ghost is halfway expiring, or quarter. So you don't have to go in. You could literally just sit here and just dance. If he starts walking into you, just walk away. If he starts walking here, then follow. You could literally just dance. Also, these passive stacks are gonna go away, so you could literally just chill here, wait for his passive to go away, wait for his ghost to go away, and then go, right? Or if you really want,
Yep.
just sit here, wait for this Q1. If you want to be that patient, just wait for his Q to go away, and then once his Q's away, then just if you want to be insecure, just flash and then Q in his face. It's unmissable. Flash Q is unmissable, and then you'll just ult inside him, and you don't even have to land W. You'll just kill him with Q damage, ult damage, and auto damage. You know, you
Yep.
literally play as bad as possible. You know, not to sound.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I don't want the takeaway to be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go for the gank at all. I think this is a good gank. You got your Clips power spike, you have your flash up, ult up. You just got your form.
Form up.
All the conditions
Yeah.
are met for you to finally force a fight. You know. Okay, we got a freebie. Thank God.
Yeah, I think in this game I do end up getting quite fed. Like I went like 11-4 or something. But my Tristana, who's like my win con obviously, was having a pretty shit time because they have like a lot of champs she can't really deal with, I guess. I don't even
Mhm.
know, but like, I don't know. Should I have played the peel or something more
Okay,
in
so
the later fights?
I guess I'll I think that's stuff for early game. Let me skip towards these later fights and see, and I'll try to answer those questions.
Yeah.
Give Mr. W. Okay, that was good. You didn't get hit by his Q2. That was awesome. Or
Yep.
that's how you landed all your Qs and you dodged his Q.
Oh, I think I wasted my flash.
Okay, nice.
I just flashed thin hair.
What
for,
the
like, no-
fuck, bro? Aren't you like platinum? What rank are you? Emerald?
Yeah,
Bro, this
yeah,
make me
yeah.
feel like you're
I
silver,
don't know
bro.
what the fuck that was.
All good, man.
I don't know. I was like, I was legit speaking to myself after, like, what was that?
Bro, you got a real issue with your W.
Mm.
I don't think I've seen you hit 1W this game. Like, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, good kill. Still haven't seen these are just random skirmishes. I still haven't seen the fight with Tristana. It's fine. I mean, you'll never be able to save Vladimir. I mean, Vladimir won for once, but it's a shutdown, so this is completely worth.
Yeah, and we give the Otacon.
Yeah. Double Q. Ult. Hold in the ult. Wait for our spells to come back up. Double Q. No, looks like good fighting. W. W. Nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, just standard fighting. We're 3 items. We're pretty strong. I think heal cut's really good to get this game. They have every single like Darius healing, Conquer, Wukong healing,
Oh.
Conquer, Vladimir Q. Self-explanatory. I think their entire top side has a lot of healing. Sitting on Executioners is really cheap. And also, funny enough, it sounds funny because it's 3 items. But when Bruiser Kane has these 3 items, you're literally full build. Like this is the only 3 items you really want,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So and after this, everything could be luxury. You could go Frozen Heart, you could go Maw, you could go Visage, you could go sit on a heal cut. Like,
I could
everything.
low-key go Thornmail here now.
Yeah, if you really want, yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's you. Now that you have these 3 items, like you could do it. You could buy any. You could go fucking Deathcap, bro. You know, you get your full build. That's not all right.
Yeah.
So now at this point, you just build whatever is gonna help your team the most, which in this case would be heal cut.
Yeah, I legit didn't even process about anti-heal, to be honest. So, yeah.
Let's watch this dragon fight. Assume this fight and the next fight probably decide the game because these are like the mid game is usually the climax point. So Vladimir's dead. If I'm here,
Yeah.
this is where speed matters because their most fight member is Vladimir, and he's dead. So this is like remember how we talked before. Like when you go into fights, you should go into fights with the mentality of fast, slow, pull, not pull. This is the mentality of I'm not even kidding. See this guy? If you want to instantly flash W him, honestly, I know he's in W range right now, but if you wanted to just insta flash QW just to guarantee a good fight start, I wouldn't mind it because this is going to be a guaranteed winning fight. It's a 4v5, nothing more OP in League of Legends than number advantage. Plus, their most fed member is the one that's dead. So, any excuse to fight that Vladimir's not here, we're taking it. Okay. Um.
So like even if I'm over forcing on
Yeah,
this
because
guy,
look,
it's
you're
like fine.
clicking backwards. We should be clicking onwards. To fucking.
I mean,
death.
I was just a bit, I was a bit afraid because there's obviously like fog of war in the river, and I was scared like
Yeah, but
I'm gonna get Ashard or
if
Wukong Ard
you're
out
blue
of.
Kane, I get it, bro. But you are red Kane
Yeah.
with 3 items, death stance, flash up, ult up. Worst case, they could use everything. Ashol, Darius C. As long as you're not literally hitting 100 to 0, which should be impossible because you have the death stance item. Even if you get chunked to 10% HP, you should always be able to smite ult someone, right? And you'll
Yeah.
heal up in your ult. And then also they're using all the spells on you. Ash ult, Darius E, everything, and and as long as you don't have to do any damage in the fight, as long as you live, now your team's fighting a 4v4, and your team has more ults than the enemy team has because they use 3 of them on you, right? And you always be able to re-enter a fight with a W over the wall or something. But here you're just like you see, you're dancing. We're giving time for Vladimir to show up. You see right here, I see 3 people stacked up. Boom! Flash W, 2-man W. Boom! Or flash 3-man, maybe 3-man W. If anything, a flash here, 2-man Q into just don't even have to W, just ult, just force any fight possible. It's a 4v5, you know. But yeah, you're kind of just pussyfooting around. Like Yon realized the goal. Good shit, Yon, right?
Yeah.
So we just have to need a hard force. Because we forced the fight, and look, the start of the fight did not look fancy. It's a 1-man Yon ult into a 1-man Darius W into a 1-man Jaxi. It wasn't even like a pretty start to the fight, but it wasn't even close. They got wiped because again, it's 45. Like the fight didn't even look that good. But any start is going to be a good fight, right? I mean, you just saw it. I think your flash was like the fight was already won. Like
yeah,
Darius is dead.
yeah,
Jarvan's dead. Wukong's
this
dead.
is a bit.
Definitely wasted flash.
I think she would have died either way
Oh,
as
yeah.
well with Tristan on top of
I
her.
think so too.
Yeah, because like we're not even like losing this game.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, the game's
like
going well.
like yeah. But I don't know. In my head, I was just like, we're just getting pumped.
Yeah, I mean you can't really. I mean you're pinging. You're basing for item. Tristana dies. They get Baron off it. Tristana's your strongest member. Same way how we just like fought that Dragon 45. Now they're fighting Baron 45. But they're actually getting pelted. I mean, Yon just entered.
I mean, like, yeah, we just repelled them, and
It's
then
fine.
my Yon goes.
I mean, they didn't get Baron. I don't care. Baron, they didn't get Baron. That's all I care about. I'm happy if I'm you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's watch this fight. Vladimir's top. Same logic. 45. Force any fight. I don't care. Don't queue out. Queue in. Ult in. Do anything. Vladimir's top. We see actually look at the Warrior. Jarvan's top too. No matter what, this is gonna be a good fight. Their strongest members in here.
Okay.
Right? Again, I don't think you realize how tanky you are. Death Stance, Visage, Flash up, ult up. Darius cannot kill you. If you ever get low, you'll just ult, and you'll just sit in your ult for 20 years and wait for your teammates to pull up, and then he'll just die to your teammates while you're inside him. You know.
But is this not just a free Drake? Like
Yeah,
regardless.
I mean, no, I mean it is, but is this?
But we could have gotten more.
What is this?
Yeah,
What is this dragon?
like
Is this second dragon for you, bro? Is second dragon winning you the game?
yeah.
I think it is
That's true.
second. It is second dragon, bro. You're the soul spawns at 39-minute mark. I don't want this game to go to 39 minutes to you.
Yeah.
If we kill Wukong here, the jungler, the guy, if we kill the Wukong, the quarter HP jungler, we're gonna go get Baron. Boom. You saw how low this guy was. This guy dies to Kane ult plus one more King Q, I think. Let me see right here. Yeah, this is literally Kane ult brings into what this.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna stay inside him for 2 seconds, and then don't have to W, don't have to Cisco shot. You're just gonna Q to where he goes. He dies, and then we do Dragon, and then this time of the game, that time's like 45 seconds. And then we go, let's do Baron as well. You know.
Okay.
And if Darius dies as well, trying to save the Wukong, then it's obviously this is like a not even a question. You know. So if this is like Soul, I'd agree with you. Well, I take the risk of a fight, but it's second dragon. I could give a fuck. It's also it's not like we're in time to protect top tower anyways. We're losing top tower no matter what. So now our team gets caught. Now the enemy team is the one that's doing Baron. I don't think there's anything you could have done. I think it looks like Tristana face checked Vladimir and got one shot.
Should I? Okay, but should I run to Trist here? Like I was kind of thinking if I could help my Jax.
It's hindsight.
But it's
Yeah,
like kind of fake.
I don't know. It's hindsight. If you knew that Vladimir, if you had some information knowledge to believe that Tristana was gonna face check Vladimir, then I'll say it. But there's no vision or ward that shows to me that that's what would have happened. So it's like hindsight. I think if I told you that, it'd be like it's just hindsighty. Like I'm just looking at the result and be like, oh yeah, that's obviously Tristana would have died. I didn't think it was obvious. I have no reason to think that she would die to Vladimir there. You know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm face checking River for air.
Boom. I also think this game is, it's just really you don't have tier 2 boots at 30-minute mark. I think this game is not a bad game to go merc treads. Just I feel like as long as you don't get CC locked, you'll always get your ult off. And again, as I already established, as long as you always get your ult off, you'll never die, right?
Okay.
Because even though your Tristana is dead, I think this Baron's always like low-key fightable.
Fightable.
Or at the very least, it's always stealable for you. You know, if you stay alive.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think Tristana dies, you lose Baron, and now I think the game's go. I mean, the game is never in a good spot. But anytime someone gets Baron, I think the league released that first Baron is like a 70% win rate. Like the game is so much harder to play when you're down Baron. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good example though. You say the last like 4 fights you've been terrified of Darius. Like look at this fight. You ulted Darius, and then you're not taking any damage to him. You're literally healing off him. Eclipse shield. Obviously your Visage and passive shield. Like that guy Darius is not really doing anything to you. That's at the end of it. After 7 seconds of fighting him, plus Ashe hitting him, plus you started ignoring the Darius and diving the Ashe, right? But for solid, you're in 1v1ing Darius for like 10 seconds here, and you're completely fine. This is also with flash ups. If you really wanted to leave, you could always just flash over the wall. You're the one that decided to go in, right? So I'm just saying this is an example from earlier. You're like terrified of this guy. You do not have to be terrified. As long as your conditions are up, you're full HP, flash up, ult up. If your ult's down, flash is down, then I agree. You should be terrified. But in this case, I think it's like, yeah. But I don't know.
It was fun.
Not a bad game. I think maybe like you care too much about KDA. Like, yeah, this guy's in thing, but Loki, this guy, I didn't see this guy do a single useful thing all game either.
Yeah.
I think it was you're fed, he's fed, this guy's fed. These two are like whatever, and you just fight with this guy.
Yeah, I think it kind of just wasn't on Tristana's screen like ever. In like a lot.